Hello beautiful ones, spooky ones, how you all doing? Welcome into my little digital temple. Got a few new bits on the table. Yeah, we've got our little friend here.
I'll be right here.
I was going to use him to play the fool, right? Which is, you know, the character who moves through the tarot, representing me, you, representing the journey through life. So we may be using him, who knows? I'm just going to pop him on his little throne for now, okay? Right, I've been getting nagged essentially with this island wellness deck, right? I keep getting this in meditations and stuff, so there's some sort of message that wants to come through this deck, okay? So I don't know what it's going to be. I also ordered these. They're absolutely beautiful. They're a little bit erotic for some people's taste, but you know, I only read for the real ones, so we should be having some fun with those. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to zone in now and get into these cards here that have been calling out to me. Someone needs a message. Oh, and thank you guys. You were so generous to me the other day. I've had a weird week, guys. Okay, I'm going through some major things myself, but like you guys, you just flooded me with so much love, and oh my god, I haven't got around to thanking you all for your donations yet, but you guys know you're in my hearts, right? And I'm sending you big kisses. Mwah. Okay, let's zone in. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. Thank you for blessing and protecting our reading. Thank you all our allies in the non-physical. What do we need to know from this deck in particular? What's the message here? Okay, we've got camera. Okay, reminiscing, keepsake, learning from the past, making memories. Okay, I'm not going to dive into the meaning on this one. They want me to grab a few more because I feel like this story is going to be particularly different, maybe, you know. I feel like it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to really vibe with these energies, and I'm going to start my timer right now. And we'll see what synchronicities come up with the numbers when I'm told to look at them. Okay, what else to go with the camera energy? What else? I do feel like someone's being watched there. Someone's thinking about someone very intently, very deeply, okay? There's a separation going on here, okay? Someone feeling abandoned, okay? I'm getting like a yearning energy here. These cards aren't talking to me in a generic way. These cards, they really want to convey something to somebody, okay? We've got stabbed in the back, karmic relationship. Love call. I'm getting this message of, you know, these two cards here, karmic relationship and stabbed in the back. I feel like there have been huge, monumental relationships, if we can call it that, right, when we're going through what feels like spiritual warfare. I'm getting that any difficult relationship you've been through, it has some sort of karmic connection to this situation. Now, I feel like there's someone thinking about you, someone you've been separated from a long time, and this, you know, this is me speaking from a shamanic viewpoint. This isn't me speaking from a human viewpoint. So you could have been separated for maybe 1 or 2 lifetimes, right? I'm speaking from the broadest sense of perspective here. I feel like in your life you've had to go through the most challenging situations to untangle some knots of consciousness, to really clear out some sort of energetic debt. I'm getting Pluto here, so you could have found yourself going through some dark times, right? In order to coax you up the pathway of making healthy choices. I feel like you've been around a lot of people who were saboteurs. I was about to say saboteurs and it came out saboteur. I feel like you've been around a lot of people who it was shocking for you when you figured out what they really wanted for you, how they were really feeling about you, right? You would have got glimpses or had blatant evidence that these people were not on your side, maybe in love relationships in your past. Okay, but there's a big, huge emphasis on these relationships being somehow connected to the lessons you had to learn and the energy you had to let go of in order to be ready for something new that's coming in. And this is something to do with the healthy choices you've been making, right? They want that over here with this coffee cup and the love call. you had a long old road when it came to learning the healthy ways to deal with things, but they want someone to know really clearly that, you know, your soul, this is crazy. See, we've got the sword and the rose. They want someone to know that your soul would have chosen these horrible relationships over and over and over again because your higher self always knew it would get you to this situation here. There's someone gazing upon you. This could be psychically, this could be in real life, like, you know, social media, whatever the area you live. Someone's gazing upon you, someone's thinking about you. And I'm getting a Six of Cups energy with this camera card. Excuse me, I'm getting a Six of Cups nostalgic energy, like you've already made memories with somebody, okay, and you chose to go into what felt like a battleground in order to learn who you are and to keep redefining who you are to yourself over and over again until you got to this frequency here where making healthy choices was just the natural choice for you. So you've really shrugged off some heavy armor. They're showing me a big heavy coat that's built up a lot of dirt and been a lot of places, right? And this is representing, you know, energies you've let go of. You know, I feel like you decided to buy some new clothes to handle things differently, and this took time, right? But there's something about you seeing yourself differently. I use all sort of metaphors and symbolism in my readings. We've got the Chaser on the bottom of the deck. So someone could be coming towards you very soon with this love call coffee cup, right? And you've been away from them for a long time, clearing up your internal world essentially. Suffering not for nothing, but suffering to purge the energies. Pluto's really heavy here, Saturn energies. It's almost like I feel like there was a backlog of energy that needed to be sorted out quickly, you know, within maybe 20 years. Sounds like a long time, but in the eyes of the universe, 20 years is a blink of the eye, right? Your higher self knew you had to do this for this most honorable, you know, connection, okay? The Sword and the Rose. This is, yeah, we've got honor on the card here. Solidarity, force, protection, power, clarity, truth, and revelation. So somewhere deep inside, your higher self knew while you were going through the motions of dating and then realizing nothing's as simple as it seems, right? When we first meet people, oh yeah, we'll just go out, we'll just have some fun. Next thing you know, all these blueprints are activated, and they're activated on a familial level. So you could have been with people who, you know, you might not have understood why they acted so hateful towards you. And it's because, I'm being told, it's because it's family versus family. They were trying to get you back energetically for things that had gone on in previous lives. And everything runs on family blueprints in this realm. Whether we realize it or not, we can believe we're just individuals in society, but you can't mess with nature. Nature knows we are attached to trees of life. Nature knows what's really going on, right? And I feel like you were in a relationship with someone and they're telling me redo, right? Oh, these sirens, what are they like? Do you know what? I never realized how many sirens were around me till I started doing this channel, and it's really annoying now. It's like, oh, normally I've got my headphones on, right? But this was a redo, or this was an energy that was reignited in a previous relationship, and it was very much, I'm getting like medieval vibes, like your house versus their house, right? And it's funny that the word house is coming up because this energy over here represents someone that you share the same tribal loyalty as. You represent the same house on a spiritual level, but you've been separated for quite a long time now. Something's shifting here, right? Something's shifting. It's like a soul is going to come along and they're going to recognize your energy, okay? It could be you recognizing their energy first, but I'm getting that someone's got their eyes on you and they're recognizing that you are of their ilk. This will be soul recognition. It will feel like, you know, they're giving me E.T. Like, it's like if E.T. was on the wrong planet for like 20 years and then all of a sudden he saw someone from his home planet. That's what I'm getting with this camera card. Like, someone's going to recognize your energy on a deep intrinsic level, right? I feel like you had to get over things here with cassette and addiction. You had to get over things for You could say for your bloodline, but this is spiritual work, you know, going through certain storylines that are difficult and hard in order to purge energy, which happens when we manage to somehow see something differently. So in this case, I feel like you managed to eventually see yourself differently. And who you really were was highlighted through bad treatment, people not treating you like how this person over here would treat you. It would have lit something up inside you because there's an energy that's really strongly connected to you here. You're connected to the same house or higher self. If we see the higher self as a temple, and most of us have soul groups, those of us with the heart chakra activated, we have soul groups. You know, I had an angry little man saying, we don't all have soul groups. Like, yeah, I'm very aware that narcissists don't have soul groups. They choose the temple of one and then wonder why they're starved and lonely. But you, my dear, have a soul group, and you chose to put yourself through difficult things here in order to purge as much energy as you possibly could so that this connection might happen, so that you would be, that's only be squeaky clean, like you've really cleared out any stagnant energy in yourself and you're really seeing yourself differently. Yeah, we've got the wedding rings here, okay? Now this was on the bottom of the deck before I started the reading. I was going to show you, but I had a feeling it would re-show itself here. There's some devoted connection here. Someone you've been, and we've got seduction on the bottom of the deck. Someone you've been separated from for rather a long time, doing the good thing, doing the spiritual work, you know. It may have felt like you were trapped on a crazy TV show with the people that you've had to deal with, right? But this was all like, it was like a battleground, a testing station that our minds create this, guys. Our minds attract all this in because it's something our soul needs to learn what it needs to learn to make our healthy choices. And with the sword and the rose, this is like the holy grail of connections. This is something beautiful. You will always come back around to one another. And you will always be there for each other on a soul level, regardless of how long you've been apart. This is a bond that doesn't end, this doesn't stop. I'm getting that the bond here is far too strong, and you would have had instincts in these old karmic relationships. You would have sensed that there was someone who was really loyal to you, really devoted to you. Someone who's as loyal as you. There's this real loyal Bonnie and Clyde energy all over this reading, okay? There's someone here who, they could see you in a state that you thought of as your worst state of being, right? They could see you in any condition and they would still have the utmost respect, loyalty and love for you. This isn't someone who will demonize you for having a bad day or try and mock you with, oh, cheer up, love and light. It's not like that. This is someone who's really holy, really sacred, someone who can really love you, even if you're in the throes of Saturnian energy, even when you're locked in, the mindset of Pluto, where all you can see is darkness. This person's still your friend. This person still loves you. This person's devoted to you. We've got a love call coming in, followed by a coffee cup, followed by the wedding rings, and this oath with the sword and the rose. This beautiful, beautiful oath. Yeah, devil energy coming out on the table here. It's not too graphic, but you never know, like, who's watching, right? Sensitive people everywhere. You've had to Rochambeau with the devil. You had to free yourself. You had to learn. It had to be your choice. You had to move your mind in the right way to unlock the sequence, to shift your consciousness so that you might get back here, right? Four of Wands energy here. Okay, not surprisingly. I'm getting like warrior. You've come up against people who, yeah, they were doing their job. They had to give you the sequence your soul required so that you could purge any energies and get to this person. Yeah, we've got the star here with the Four of Wands, King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is either someone watching you or someone who's going to be watching you, and they're going to get a soul recognition, okay? They're going to feel this contract raise up. Yeah, we've got the King of Swords again here. So someone's going to be very clear on who you are, on what they recognize in you. I'm hearing the words, what you remind them of. You're going to remind this person of a lot of things. Bearing in mind, this person might not be like us, guys. They might not be, you know, too deep in the spiritual community. But you're going to remind them of certain things. There's a reminiscent energy here. Six of Cups energy. You're going to rouse their soul. It's like a mist. They're showing me this energy being awakened within this person. And this is something solid and spiritually replenishing. I'm getting this energy with the Four of Wands, like, oh, it's going to exalt your heart. I can feel this energy of being lifted in the divine fire with this Four of Wands. I'm sorry, darlings. You know, I'm so ADHD. If I turn my volume down to do a reading, I forget about it, you know. And then, you know, I might miss calls and stuff. So, oh, it's a nightmare. Okay, we've got the Fool card here. Okay, so you made sure you cleared your debt. You made sure you cleared out any spiritual baggage, bad habits, not thinking enough of yourself, that sort of thing. That all had to be computed, right? That all had to be faced and dealt with. You had to learn to maybe love your own shadow. You had to learn to understand things on a deeper level than just new age spirituality. This is you really living it, really going through the energies of Pluto, really being in the underworld, facing all of that darkness and coming out fresh as a daisy. I'm getting judgment energy here. So this is about you living from that exalted, lovable place. I talk about the higher self a lot, but you know, at higher vibrational levels, we're loving, right? We're very loving. Some people catch me when I'm in the human, you know, my human nature, like, oh, Cleo, right, you couldn't possibly be who you are. It's like, listen, I'm not going into details about certain things that happened to me in my childhood, okay, to justify myself to you. But, you know, I serve the Temple of Ra. I've still got a human nature. I've got a flesh nature, you know. But the Fool energy here is you being replenished, you being seen in a replenished state of being. And I'm hearing ready, being ready to go through this gateway. Ooh, this one's interesting. Let's see what else we need to know. I feel like we need more information on this person. We've got the Chariot on the bottom of this deck. So something's moving forward with great speed is what I'm getting, because you cleared off all the weights. You know, it's like your Chariot has like bright new shiny wheels. You've got new reins. You've got beautiful horses or sphinxes or unicorns pulling your Chariot along. Whereas before it may have felt like people were purposely jamming up the wheels, purposely like stealing your horses, right? I'm getting that you've had a lot of saboteur energy, but in a way they were speeding up your progress towards this person, because the more you win, the faster you go. And you signed up for something heavy here to make you really understand the difference between healthy family stuff, unhealthy, to make you really understand the difference between the radiance and the healthy ways and the heavenly ways versus the overall way of being that maybe kept leading. I don't know, they're giving me family stuff here quite heavily. You know, some families just go around in circles over and over again. It only takes a little bit of damage for them to be stuck in terrible habits. And I'm getting that you, 1616 on my clock, you decided to be the one to stop all this unconscious karmic behavior, and you really went through it, because they keep showing me the targets. You know, when people are on shooting range and they've got the shooting targets, it's like maybe your life felt like it was just target after target after target. Well, they want me to rest your soul by letting you know you got out of the bindings, you transmuted the energy, and the chains are off. And that should mean something to somebody. There are no chains anymore. You can ride your Chariot freely, right? With this beautiful contract that's coming in. You may have an instinct about this. Nine of Swords energy. There could be a mental connection here. You picking up on someone's pain, them picking up on yours. Right? We've got Knight of Wands here. So someone could have been in pain like without you, right? Someone could have had to have found some sort of lustful, you know, comfort when it came to dealing with life without you, because of all of this soul connection and how close you two truly are. I feel like there's a real close soul bond here, but you've been kept apart from this person because you were cleaning up your baggage. We've got victory here. with the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I feel like your person's been determined to get over that urge they have within them to maybe be a player, you know, to follow the flesh, right? But what I'm getting here is I only did all of that because I missed you, right? I'm getting that energy of someone who was in pain and they used maybe the pleasures of the flesh to distract them from their pain. But this is what they wanted here, Six of Wands. They want to be who they truly are. And I'm getting this energy that without you, they don't feel like they can be who they truly are, right? Every emperor needs an empress. Every, you know, every king needs his queen. It's like that. Every Bonnie needs their Clyde and every Clyde needs their Bonnie, right? Let's clarify the Fool energy, because I feel like you're really ready for a new start with somebody. This is mad with this King of Swords, the energies I'm getting through off of this. It's like someone's been waiting for you all along. They knew about you all along. They were in pain without you. Seven of Swords here. It's like this person had a lot of time on their hands waiting for you. And they had to find ways to busy themselves. Eight of Swords energy again. 7, 8. Then to the Nine of Swords that we picked out earlier. This person's been through a lot of angst, feeling trapped in their mind, perhaps knowing deep down on some level, because your higher selves are connected. So psychically, it's like this person always knew you'd come back. They just didn't know when. Okay, I'm getting heart-shaped box. Okay, they're stuck in a heart-shaped box waiting for you, the World card. Waiting for you to complete their world. And this will be, you know, what you two have chosen on a personal level. I speak directly to the individual, and the New Age people don't like it because they want to turn you all into robots with no individuality. You know, they want to cancel out all the most beautiful, unique gifts that you bring in, because I don't know if they're jealous. I don't know. I don't even know if they're NPCs, right? You got to, like, take it with a pinch of salt. But you two have decided on your journey to complete each other's worlds again, okay? This is pure love, love from the heart, the victory of love. And your person had such faith in you that you would make it through all your tests and all your challenges, and that you would come back to them. And they've just been entertaining themselves while you've been gone, right? 2021 on my clock. 7 of Pentacles with the Fool. Healthy investments. Doing things in the right way and knowing the universe must reward you for doing so. Following your instincts, but also, you know, there's this sense of you making sense of your past and appreciating how far you've come, appreciating the way nature all of a sudden lets you know what, you're attracting different things now, because when we're on a certain frequency and we're attracting in certain types of storylines, it feels normal to us. But I'm getting this energy now of you understand why it felt normal to you back then, but what feels nice and normal to you now is making healthy, beautiful, squidgy decisions. And that's why you know you're healed, because you don't have to think, okay, what have I got to do to respect myself in this scenario? You're just doing it, is what I'm getting here. 2 of Wands energy, making healthy plans for the future. So I feel like you're both going to be doing a lot of that together, right? There is a completion here with the Sword and the Rose. Every time I look at the Sword and the Rose next to each other, I can feel this beautiful energy. It's like you and your person cuddling each other in the non-physical, okay? It's energy you can't put into words, guys. Try going on a mad ceremony and then putting it all into words, the things you experience. Source energy isn't that easy to linearize with words. There's something really beautiful here that I hope someone's picking up on from my magnetic field, okay? Because I feel like you're gonna feel so protected and beautiful in this scenario, okay? You're gonna feel like a little rosebud being protected. It's gorgeous. I'm trying to translate the source energy, but there's a sense of real succinct completeness with this energy here. Knight of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands. This person never wanted to look like a Knight of Wands, okay? This person always just wanted to be devoted to you, okay? 4 of Wands. There's a real offer coming in. Virgo energy. This person's quite practical, you know, but without you, they couldn't really get on and do all the things they wanted to do. They've been waiting for you, my love. They've been waiting for you. The Star with the Knight of Cups. Look, it's just offers, offers, offers. Okay, this person's going to fly in, okay, with mad offers for you. They want you to know they're not really a Knight of Wands. They're very much wanting to be in the position of the Emperor, or very much wanting to be devoted to you, whatever that might mean. All right, so, you know, I'm getting this energy of, please don't judge me for my past, because, you know, it was hard for them too. 9 of Wands energy here. They've been trying to hold off the wrong ones so that they can get back to you and do it right, is what I'm getting. Okay. So again, this is a very niche message for someone who knows in their heart of hearts that they're supposed to be with one person who is cut from the same cloth as them spiritually. Okay, this is a very personal soul's journey for somebody. Hummingbird energy, you know, you had to clear out a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff, not just for yourself, but for, you know, whatever tree of life you're connected with, whether you consider that to be tribal or spiritual, whatever. You've been doing some great spiritual work. And now I feel like with the hummingbird energy, it's time to be in your truth. It's time to speak your truth. I feel like this person is going to speak their truth to you. There's a connection of voices, a connection at the throat chakra. Honorable words coming through here. But I really feel like, you know, you had to get rid of these weights. It's like anchors that were anchoring down perhaps your soul group, or perhaps your genetic family. Who knows? There's something about you getting rid of these anchors. Imagine a hummingbird with an anchor hanging off of its tail. Well, you've got rid of it now, and I feel like you're feeling lighter than ever before. And it's because you've moved on up into the higher self energies. And now you can meet this person halfway. Now you're flying, okay? Someone's flowing into victory in this relationship. 4 of Wands, an honourable contract. And you know, you're going to complete each other's worlds here. So I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, I hope this has helped somebody, and I hope the spirit world is satisfied now that I've got these cards out. All right, lots of love, darlings. Mwah.